The annual Jane's Defense Budgets report released on Monday is forecasting that global defense spending will increase again in 2018 to hit a post-Cold War record of $1.67 trillion. The Jane's report was released by global information analyzer and distributor IHS Markit. Be the first to know, join our Facebook page. Function, D, S, ID, var JS, fjs equal D get elements tag name, S, 0, if, D get element bid, ID, return, JS equal D createlment, S, JS.id equal ID, JSSRC equal / connect facebook.net/n_us/all JS number XFBML equal 1 and app ID equal 1634148068997, FJS parent node insert before, JS, FJS, document, script, Facebook JS SDK. According to Jane's report, defense spending will grow for the fifth consecutive year, overtaking the previous post-Cold War record of $1.63 trillion from 2010. Defense spending will increase by 3.3% in 2018, the fastest rate of growth for a decade, driven by the largest annual increase in U.S. spending since 2008. U.S. defense spending jumped from $636.2 billion in 2016 to $642.9 billion in 2017. The increase in defense spending reflects improving economic conditions around the world, coupled with a response to continuing instability in a number of key regions, said Fenella McGurty, principal analyst for Jane's by IHS Markit. However, defense spending remains lower in relation to GDP than at any time in the last 10 years. Over the last decade, global defense expenditures have fallen from an average level of 2.7% of GDP to 2.2%, with the U.S. Department of Defense's budget accounting for 40% of all global defense expenditures. Changes in U.S. spending affect trends worldwide. Since the September 11, 2001 attacks, the U.S. has spent around $10 trillion on defense. President Trump and his administration sought large increases to address fixing readiness and training issues that are largely the result of sequestration cuts, said Guy Eastman, senior analyst for Jane's by IHS Markit. Investment will also increase in targeted areas such as ballistic missile defense, shipbuilding, missiles and munitions, space-based systems, and C4ISR, command, control, communications, computers, intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance systems. In the Middle East, defense spending began to increase again this year, following a reduction in 2016. Crucially, Saudi Arabia, the largest defense spender in the region, increased its defense budget in 2017 after cutting spending the previous year. Fiscal consolidation is still occurring following the collapse in oil prices. However, the challenging security environment has seen defense budgets protected from cuts in most cases, according to Craig Caffrey, another analyst for Jane's by IHS Markit. Israel's defense spending grew from $14.2 billion in 2016 to $15 billion in 2017, maintaining its ranking of 17th in defense spending worldwide for both years. Iran jumped from $13.7 billion to $16.3 billion, moving from 18th to 15th place. Saudi Arabia far outspends both countries at $50.9 billion. This year 9 NATO members will reach the 2% of GDP benchmark for defense expenditure in 2018, the highest number hitting this goal since the financial crisis. Western Europe's spending was cut between 2009 and 2015, but has been increasing slowly since then. Defense spending growth in Western Europe will largely be driven by trying to stabilize government balance sheets, the perceived threat from Russia on NATO's eastern border, and some other issues, McGurty said.